It's a new venue for the Indian cricket team. They've played there before, but they're going back again to
After a year.
Ireland, to Dublin, as the locals would call it.
Yep.
Known for its pubs.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Irish
St.
pubs.
Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, exactly.
Yeah.
For the good sense of humor, for leprechauns.
Yep.
And a very pretty cricket ground. I like how this ground looks.
That's why it's called the Village.
The village, very quaint look. I like it. It's very unique.
Yep.
What else do you know about Dublin?
Dublin. No, that's all. The pubs is all I've heard about.
That would be all.
Okay.
And I know a certain brand that is very famous in Ireland. The beer brand that is famous.
No, don't call it a beer. It's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing. Okay.
Stout.
You know the brand he's referring to.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Isn't that a stout?
It's a stout.
It's a stout. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a stout. Plus, they're also known for their whiskey.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
I know they're known for one more thing. Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I like him.
Irish New Year. Not just Dublin, just the whole of
Yeah.
Ireland.
And of course, the Celtic language. One of the few places
yeah.
where the Celtic language is spoken. Wales and Ireland.
Yeah.
Wales also. The Welsh is the Celtic language. Na? Here is the Irish Celtics. And they have a damn good rugby team. And
That Siddharth will tell us more about.
Yeah.
Rugby.
Rugby, yes.
Dublin. So overcast conditions, that's the first bit of update. Yes, Harshit, you got it? No, you got the whiskey wrong, by the way.
Yeah, it's not.
What you're talking about comes from the US of A. So not too far away from the toss, there was a lot of talk about the weather. The good news is that the captains are out for the toss, and the big update is Rinku Singh and
Prasidh
Krishna.
Yeah.
Both are being given their debut caps, so they will be playing. Jasprit Bumrah, the captain, comes out for the toss and has won the toss.
Yep. And he might bowl.
But it looks very windy and overcast.
The weather predictions as the day progresses deteriorates even more because there is a tropical storm just off the coast of Ireland.
Wasn't the name for this particular
Betty.
storm also? Yeah, Betty.
Betty. Tropical storm Betty. Yeah. So from 4:30 local, it's expected to deteriorate. 4:30 local. That means 4.5 hours ahead, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
So from 8:30 onwards, it
Yeah.
will be raining. So
Yes.
we get 1.5 hours of
Cricket.
Hopefully.
one team batting,
At
Yeah.
best.
and after that, any chance of?
Hope so. Because the weather is absolutely filthy from 8:30 p.m. IST onwards till the very end.
So basically, what Siraj is telling us, 1.5 hours of cricket is what we'll get. That means 1.5 hours of Ireland's batting we'll get to see because India has decided to bowl.
Yes.
Not surprising under the overcast conditions that you have there. Also, not just in terms of overcast conditions, but also in a shortened game, you would want to be chasing, so you get an idea if the total changes based on the weather and based on Duckworth-Lewis. So it's always a better idea for India to be doing that. Their opposition, Ireland, who've qualified for the 2024
Yes.
T20 World Cup. So no walkovers as such.
Yeah, no, but haven't qualified for the ODI World Cup. They had a absolutely shocking World Cup qualifier where they lost games and barely were in contention.
It doesn't matter, na? You're playing T20. Na?
Yeah. Scott Sterling, I mean, if you were Paul Sterling, you've got a new captain now. That's there.
I'm saying which the fact that they are doing well in T20 is what matters.
Yep.
If T20 and their poor ODI form had anything to do with their T20, then Suryakumar Yadav wouldn't have come back from ODI
Right.
failures and come and score in T20s. He did, na? So
He did,
I'm
he did.
guessing Ireland will also forget about whatever happened in that World Cup qualifier in
Yep.
ODIs. They're playing the T20 World Cup.
So, the team is here. The Indian cricket team has been announced. Jasprit Bumrah is your captain. Rituraj Gaikwad is your vice captain. Yashasvi Jaiswal.
So Gaikwad, Jaiswal, your openers.
Yes.
Sanju Samson is your wicket keeper.
Okay, there we go.
Then Tilak Verma. Rinku Singh makes his debut. Shivam Dubey. Washington Sundar. Prasidh Krishna on debut. Then you got Arshdeep Singh and Ravi Bishnoi.
So basically, everyone who we picked in the prediction yesterday's video, all are correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Though there were a lot of talk about Jitesh
Jitesh
playing
and
ahead
Sanju.
of Sanju Samson, but the 11 that we picked out in the dugout was exactly this.
Yes.
So according to that, batting, please can we have the squad, Shivam? Would you be kind enough to show us the squad? So based on the 11 that have been picked, this is the 11 that we had made yesterday.
Yeah.
And now that the team is announced, it's pretty much sure this is the batting order that's going to be. Maybe we can debate, maybe we agree, we don't agree. Any debate about Ruturaj, Gaikwad, Yashasvi Jaiswal as your openers?
Not a
No,
chance.
no.
So they are your 1 and 2. Number
Yeah.
3 is Tilak,
Yes, number 3 is Tilak Verma.
or you go with a Sanju Samson.
Could be, because according to the team sheet, his name was at 4, and considering the captain is first, it does seem like they might actually push Sanju at 3. But of course, Sanju 3, Tilak 4, they might just play left hand, right hand, depending on who gets out first.
Yeah, if Rituraj gets out, then Sanju will come in at 3. If Yashasvi gets out, then Tilak
Tilak at
Verma
three.
might come in.
It's a possibility.
So your 3-4 are then Sanju and Tilak. Verma.
Tilak,
Yes.
yes.
So your 2 openers and Sanju, Tilak at 3 and 4. Then number
5, Rinku.
5 could probably be Dubey.
Dubey.
6 Rinku, 7 Washington.
Washington.
Yes.
No, but if you're looking at left hand, right hand,
Yeah.
there is also Dubey to consider.
At number 4, possibly.
Yeah. So if you're looking at it, then Tilak 3, Dubey 4, and Sanju at 5. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand.
No,
Five
they are
means-
only left hand then.
Actually, to be fair, you only have
They
one
are-
right hander
they are-
in the middle.
they are-
order.
If you go with the batting order that Siddharth is suggesting, then you've got a Jaiswal,
Yeah.
then you've got a Tilak,
Tilak,
and you've got a Dubey.
Dubey.
So all 3 left-handers, one
Yep.
after the other.
And Rinku too.
Rinku 2.
Rinku anyway after a gap, but I'm just saying, you were saying left hand, right hand doesn't
Yeah.
happen. So you'll have to put in Sanju Samson somewhere
Somewhere.
there.
3 or 4.
And Sanju Samson, if you remember, also bats much higher in his IPL batting team. So
Sundar. Yeah.
so that is the probably an issue.
Yeah.
But I feel that Dubey may be pushed down, even though for Chennai Super Kings he was batting
At
top
number
4.
4.
Yeah, batting number 4 for Chennai Super Kings. But I have a feeling that he might just be pushed down, in which case then you have Tilak and Sanju
Yeah.
swapping depending on who gets out.
Correct.
Dubey at 5, and then you get in
Rinku at 6. Washington at 7.
That means you have, actually, if you look at
5 left-handers.
5 left-handers. That's massive. We
Jaiswal,
complain
Tilak,
about
Dubey,
Rinku,
Rinku and Washington Sundar.
So go ahead with the.
Then after that, Prasidh at 8.
No. You've got Washi at 7.
7. Yeah, then it's
You
the only
will
bowlers.
have
Bishnoi at 8. Far better bat.
No, it will be
This-
Prasidh.
Prasidh, Bishnoi,
Bumrah.
Jasprit Bumrah and
Arshdeep.
Arshdeep Singh.
You have 4 number 11s.
Yes.
The same issue.
Yeah, because you don't have that many all-rounders.
Yep.
I mean, you have a Shahbaz, but he's a spin bowling option again.
bowling,
So
yeah.
you don't really have a pace bowling all-rounder. Unless you're counting Shivam Dubey and you want to make him bowl. But his bowling has been discounted
He
at this point.
barely bowled in the IPL.
He didn't bowl at all.
At all.
There's no barely. I don't think he bowled a single over this
He
year.
didn't bowl a single
The
over.
last time I recall him bowling in the IPL was 2022, where he cost them the game.
Against Lucknow Super Giants.
Yes. That's it.
So you've got the same problem that plagued you in the West Indies. 4 number 11s.
Yeah, that is a problem going forward. But I guess once you have a full-fledged Indian T20 team, maybe that
It
just
might
might
look
be
better.
sorted.
Yeah.
Because you would need a
Hardik.
Ravindra Jadeja and a Hardik Pandya come in.
Yeah.
That kind of sorts your problem out. But why in CSK, looking at the bowling lineup, I understand that they did not bowl Shivam Dubey. But in these conditions, because you were playing IPL in India, where probably you didn't need a fast bowling all-rounder. He's not a fast bowling
a dibbly
all-rounder. I
dobbly.
mean a medium pace all-rounder. You really didn't need him. But in these conditions, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a bowler like Shivam Dubey bowl. And so I would like to see him bowl. Sometime your hit the deck bowlers don't do that well in these kind of conditions. Though you've got 2 of those in Jasprit Bumrah and Prasidh Krishna. So you might look at a Shivam Dubey. I don't know if there was any other way you could have strengthened that batting.
No, not with the current squad you have.
I think the best
Only
you can
Shahbaz.
Yeah, only Shahbaz. That's the only other all-round option you have.
The best you can do is put your best informed batters up in the top 4, top 5 list. That's it. That's the only solution right now.
No, that you will do anyway.
Huh.
How do you
There's no solution
lengthen
to
your batting order?
Because if you
That's a problem with
lengthen,
it.
you are risking batting some players out of position totally. Then.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Already we are figuring out Sanju at 4 or 3, but that depends on who gets out earlier. A right-hander or a left-hander.
In the current squad, the only way you can do it is if you drop Ravi Bishnoi and bring in Shahbaz. But then you have
Only till 8.
No, that's it's still 8 is still better than 7. That's not my point. The point is that Shahbaz and Washington, despite one being left arm orthodox and one being an off spinner, is essentially the same bowler. Neither are wicket taking options. Then you're compromising a wicket taking bowler.
But I think the best thing to have happened, again, just updating you guys, we're just joining us about the weather, that first 1.5 hour you will get some sort of cricketing action, and if the rain comes, it will be after that. We don't know what happens from there on, but the good thing about that is that India are bowling. And the one thing that we were all looking forward to in this series, the number one thing, if I had to list, that everyone was looking forward to in this series was going to be Jasprit Bumrah's comeback. Yeah. And the fact that India are bowling first means I think there's a very good chance you get to see all 4 overs by Bumrah. If not 4, at least 3 you might get to see. If not the full quota of 4 overs, and I think that would be your first indication. Let's not just stop at Jasprit Bumrah. The other one that we are all looking forward to is a Prasidh Krishna. Yes. There is also talk about Prasidh Krishna being looked at in the ODI squad. Though if you look at the 4 bowlers that India might pick, it's kind of tough for Prasidh to fit in. But never say never with the amount of injuries that is happening. In fact, just today there was a video done by Siddharth on Sports Today, which just tells you that look at the fast bowling reserves of Australia now suddenly under the scanner because Cummins is not fit. Now Stark probably may not be fit. So that then is an issue that Australia is facing leading up to the World Cup. In India, we are counting Jasprit Bumrah, Shardul Thakur, Mohammad Shami into that whole setup, and Siraj, of course, those 4 bowlers. But if any one of them gets kind of injured, then I think Prasidh Krishna is the one to look forward to. I'm a bit surprised that this is his T20I debut because he has played for India, but interestingly all of those appearances were in ODIs.
Yes, that is the thing. Yeah, for Rajasthan Royals he played in the IPL, and then
prior to that it was KKR. That's why he made his debut. But after that, he's only been playing ODIs. You saw in the series against the West Indies. West Indies, Ahmedabad. Zimbabwe.
Also, yeah. England,
yes. And that England, by the way, that was pretty much a full strength India 11 where he was playing and bowling well.
Pretty well. I mean, he found a good partnership with Bumrah. Bumrah at the other end took 6. I think Prasidh took 3 in that oval demolition, which India won by 10 wickets. So, again, 2 guys who are coming off a stress fracture. Now their fitness, we will see how it is. Although Bumrah in the press conference stated that yes, I have been training not for this series but ODI World Cup simulation. That's how I am training. So he's bowled a lot of overs, and we were thinking whether he's held himself back in the nets. No, that was him at full throttle. The bouncer and the Yorker that he bowled in that visuals that we saw. So he didn't hold back. He that's what he said. So pretty confident that we are going to see a full throttle Jasprit Bumrah here. Prasidh will be a much more interesting because no one's focused on him much.
Prasidh, to be fair, there was one clip I remember. He was playing in some Karnataka State Cricket Association tournament where he took a nice wicket. Good proper hit the deck ball, ended up sending the stumps cartwheeling.
Is it in the current ongoing T20?
Yeah, it was in the ongoing T20 series which is going on.
Karnataka Premier League.
Yes.
KPL.
The KPL. He had played a couple of matches there, getting back into rhythm. Looked good.
Lovely.
I believe some of the reports from people who have seen the NCA matches have said that Bumrah is actually bowling tremendously.
No, we also saw
2
deliveries.
Of course, 2 deliveries you can still...
Yeah. And also,
but those 2 deliveries were obviously edited.
The best deliveries.
And the 2 best deliveries that he may have bowled. And whoever did that or put it out on social media, of course BCCI has a full-fledged social media team.
Yep.
So those 2 videos were nicely edited, as in picked out 2 particular deliveries and very contrasting deliveries. So one is a bouncer that is scaring the batter, and the other is a Yorker which is also beating the batter. So if you had to make a highlight reel, then the 2 best ones were picked. So
no, plus there was one spell wasn't uploaded, that his spell at the NCA against the Mumbai batters. Yeah.
But even that was edited, na?
Yeah, 5 overs I think only he bowled.
Yeah, but you didn't get to see 5.
The entire
You got to
5
see a
overs,
few good balls. That's it.
Yeah. 10 overs, 2 for 34 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So even in a leaked video, you only got to see the best bits.
Best
It's not like you got the whole 5 overs.
But that everyone does, na? You put a reel out
We also
on
do
Instagram. What do you do?
You clip whatever's the good parts.
I wouldn't put the video of me getting bowled. Of course, some short
Yeah.
I'll put in there.
Exactly. You bat.
We all saw the interview. Same period, 2 months to go. You're seeing much more of these reels. I just hope that he sustains his fitness, because without Bumrah, even your faint chances of even reaching the semi-final are done. That guy holds all the aces.
That's very
Bumrah.
judgmental of you to have said that if Bumrah is not there, then you can't even reach semi-final.
Yes, it's not
It's a very
judgmental. It is.
loaded statement.
You will need your gun bowler on those flat decks.
No, I agree with you that if you ask me in terms of a match winner, I'll put Bumrah alongside of
Virat
Virat
Kohli.
Kohli in
Virat Kohli,
terms of
yeah.
the biggest match winner that you have in your ODI team. So I'll put it alongside that. But to say that if Jasprit Bumrah is not firing, is not the same, then you're not going to reach semi-final. How do you know?
Can happen. I mean, we missed him in the
Can
2022
happen.
T20 World
But you've
Cup.
not said can. You have categorically spelled
Could.
it out.
But
It
It could
will
happen.
not happen.
Will
Yeah.
not happen.
And even the T20 World Cup with the
He's walking
omission
back.
No,
wasn't purely because of Bumrah's absence.
it was. It threw your entire team composition into
No.
disarray.
You can't win or lose because of just one person.
No, you can.
You can.
Win, yes.
Lose,
no.
yes.
Definitely.
I
It's the
don't think
same
so.
yardstick. The same yardstick.
No,
don't
but
think
you,
so.
Jasprit Bumrah was there now when you played the 2021 T20 World Cup.
And
You're out
2019
in-
ODI World
you're-
Cup.
You're out in the first round, no?
Yeah, you were
So
out.
then?
Oh no, wait. He was there even in the 2021 World Test Championship final.
Yeah,
also.
but of course, then I think he had just come back.
He just
from-
came back. Yeah.
So
After
there he looked rusty.
totally.
There he looked very rusty. But I think if you want to hold anything, 2021 and 2019. He played throughout the tournament.
At
was
least he
very
reached the
good.
semi-final.
Yeah, you can't say one player. I mean, I repeat, he top 2 or 3 match winners of this team. Jasprit Bumrah is right up there.
And
Completely
Virat.
agree. But if he's not fit, doesn't mean India. It'll be a blow to India. But you can't say India won't make semi-finals.
Because
You're
we will
playing at
have,
home.
we will say the same thing. Virat Kohli misses out.
Yeah, the team, Indian team without their first line bowlers, second line bowlers, third line bowlers won a test series in Australia. No?
Yeah, they did.
And then,
The miracle.
well then,
किसी का
now you're playing at home.
Yeah. The streak which started at home ends at home, is it?
Exactly.
You would hope.
Never know. A lot of chatter about Sanju Samsung.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of comment people saying that somebody's saying I don't know what the hype is all about. Somebody's saying he's going to fire today. Various comments on Sanju Samsung. Just as we are going to be looking forward to Prasidh Krishna and Jasprit Bumrah because they're making a comeback, very important. And I think this series is going to be very important for a Sanju Samsung too because talks are already there that listen, Sanju maybe done, dusted, Asia Cup will not make it. He has a chance. He has a chance, and never say never.
But
2 good innings.
all those praying for Sanju Samson's success pray that the rain doesn't come. Because he'll be batting second.
yeah.
And that is the time when the rain is expected to come.
Oh, what if, let's suppose,
Ireland get bowled out for 30 or 40.
Not 30 or 40, but a cheap target, then
100.
Yashasvi and
Yeah, even then.
Rituraj.
Done then.
Even then.
That's why I'm not saying I'm excited for Rinku's debut. I don't expect him to bat.
Bad. The problem is 2 matches in this entire series are going to get rain affected. The only game you're having a full-fledged game is on Sunday, where there is no weather interruption whatsoever. So Sanju,
But
do
you're
the rain
taking the
dance.
opposition too lightly. Rinku is not going to bat. He's not
I'm saying
going
there's a
to
good.
bat.
If I'm just saying, if not because of rain, and if they get out cheaply, then number 5.
No,
Watch out for, like Aditya Kavlekar is saying, beware of Tector.
Harry
and
Tector.
Thakur.
Yeah.
Harry Tector last year really gave
And
them a
Thakur.
fight. Yes.
And Lorcan Tucker.
Logan Tucker.
And the little fast bowler,
Joshua Little.
Joshua Little.
Yep.
Oh, but that way, Ireland don't have a bad side. If you count the Sterlings and the Balburnies, they're not a bad side by any stretch of the imagination.
And you're counting 30 all out.
No, he said 30 all out. I
I
said
said-
cheap target.
But
Means
So what is
110,
cheap?
120. That's still
Oh.
fine.
Will Porterfield.
He's doing the presentation for them.
पहले का.
Or wait, it's not Will Porter. I think it's Niall O'Brien.
Niall.
That's Niall O'Brien. Kevin's older brother.
Okay.
He is Niall.
Niall O'Brien.
Niall O'Brien.
Niall.
The guy who knocked Pakistan out of
Yes.
the 2007
Niall
Cricket World
O'Brien.
Cup.
Yep.
Yes.
He got
72.
72.
72 he got.
Something. Because I think Pakistan got
132. 128 or something they got.
No, 130.
130.
I can't remember.
It was this guy, Boyd Rankin, doing well. Then it was
And that was a Pakistan team. I'm just going to run you through the batting lineup. It had
Nazir.
Mohammad Hafiz, Imran Nazir. It had
Inzi.
Yunus Khan, Mohammad Yusuf.
Inzi.
It had Inzamamul Haq, Azhar Mahmood, Shoaib Malik. That batting
Mohammad
lineup
Sami,
folded up against Ireland at 130 or 31 or something like that. And then they could have made a match of it, as Pakistan often does. And I think they got them 7 out. Only
7 out,
one guy single-handedly won them 70 odd.
3 wickets by Sami and Hafiz also chipped in, and I think Azhar Mahmood also got in a couple of wickets.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was 7 down, came back, but Niall O'Brien.
Same day. I mean, India got knocked out by Bangladesh. Pakistan got knocked out by
No,
Ireland.
actually, no. India.
A day before.
India didn't get knocked out. India lost.
Lost.
India actually got knocked out by Sri Lanka later.
Yes.
So India lost the same day.
Yeah.
But West Indies, Pakistan got knocked out because Pakistan had lost to
West Indies.
before.
Already,
So they were knocked out.
Yep.
And India also lost, but they still had a chance if they had beaten Sri Lanka. But obviously they didn't.
They didn't, Murli spinning his web that time.
Yeah.
So if
Depressing World Cup.
Sanju has to succeed, the rain has to stay away. Simple.
Yeah, but rain stay away is easier said than done because it's like 9900%.
Let's see the weather forecast quickly.
Yes.
Let's see the weather forecast because.
Oh, what have we got?
No, show the graphic.
Weather graphic. Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
So 3 p.m. local means 7:30.
7:30 IST, okay.
Yeah. So it is cloudy. So it is as per the predictions.
Okay.
4 o'clock local means 8:30 p.m. IST. You see the rain start.
Light rain.
7%.
And then from 5.
And by the way, it is light rain and it says 87%. That means 87% of Dublin will be covered with rain.
Yeah.
Which means 13% may not be.
In
You
Malahai.
can hope the village, the ground, it comes in that 13%.
Cloud cover.
So you don't get.
Yeah.
So which means, but that relief will only be there for another hour.
Yeah.
So by 5 p.m.
Which is 9:30 p.m. IST.
9:30 AM, it is rain, not light rain, and it is 99%.
Yeah.
And you can't have that 1%.
And one hour later, it's from even 99%, it's 100%.
Yeah.
So there is no chance.
No, but 1 hour later is 10:30.
10:30.
By which time a game would have been done.
But even if it rains from 5 local to 6, if it's like heavy downpour, the ground
No,
is
maybe
going to be
5
rough.
overs would have been up in the second innings.
No, exactly.
But I mean, even if it rains for an hour.
But
very
you're saying
early,
5 o'clock, nah? By 5 o'clock will be 9:30 India time.
We might have actually had 5
We would have
overs.
had 5 overs in the next inning.
Right.
Which means an
Match is done.
official
India
game
could-
would have been there.
Right.
Yep.
That's not
Whatever happens, an official game. So there is a chance you might get an official game, but it's
Yes.
going to be touch and go.
Yeah.
It all depends on that 87% rain that comes in 1.5 hours time.
Yeah.
That 87% area covered. Does the ground, which is the village, come under that 87% or not? As I said, touch and go. So you will
This
find
might
out.
also be chances of precipitation because there's a little drop next to it. So
And if you look at it, the village has got good drainage facilities because it had rained prior to the start of the toss about an hour ago, but it cleared off and
cleared out.
you can play now. So the village ground has got not village standard facilities, it's got super
The
facilities.
name is village.
Yeah.
Let's take a few questions.
Yeah.
Silly Point is saying Adidas is looking to double the jersey price due to the expected rise in demand cause Lord Rinku is going to wear it.
wow.
Is that how much
I
fan
didn't
following
expect
Lord
it to go
Rinku
there.
has?
Rinku Singh, to be fair, is someone who's, I think, fan following is skyrocketed, of
Yeah.
course, after the kind of IPL he had.
Yeah. Cult
Those 5
hero.
sixes and everything. Who'd know better about those than Josh Little?
Yep. He would.
Aditya Kavlekar also makes interesting point. Last year Centurion Huda, yes, Huda got 100 in that Ireland series.
Yep.
And Umran Malik was also there.
Yeah.
But he had an expensive game.
4 overs, 1 for 46.
He's nearly scored a half century in that same
Yeah.
game.
225 thanks to Huda's 104 and Samson's 77.
Yeah.
And Ireland needed 17 of the last over, but they could not make it 4 runs. India won by 4 runs.
Yeah.
Oof, that was trial by fire for Umran Malik.
Yeah.
And never looked the same since.
Why no coach, Mr. Fact, wants to,
Resting,
Workload management.
workload management, to have a physically, mentally, emotionally refreshed coaching staff for the World
I was
Cup.
being tongue in cheek. There's no workload management for a coach.
Why not?
Why
Coach has a
not?
family.
Yeah.
This coach was refusing to be
Yeah.
coach because he said he
He said
wanted
he
to
didn't
spend
want to
time
travel.
with his family.
And
So
even the
now
backup
you're
to his
not
coach
allowing
refused.
You're not allowing him. Yeah. So the backup coach could have gone.
Actually, yeah. Backup coach refused.
But isn't
But maybe-
Lakshman
Yes,
busy
the
with
NCAA
something?
head.
Something I read.
No, but he is
NCAA.
held up with the NCA because so many key Indian
Yeah.
players are there.
Huh.
So he couldn't go. So it fell on Sitanshu Kotak.
Yeah, Sitanshu Kotak.
Yeah. I mean, he's also
But
got
he's
good-
not gone as a coach. He's gone as a batting coach. I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Sitanshu Kotak, domestic stalwart.
Saurashtra, one of the
He
best
was
they had.
known for his gritty batting. Would hardly play a stroke. Would just hang out there.
Yeah.
I remember watching some of his Ranji innings. Would take a few blows on the body, but just grind it out.
The Pujara template was inspired from Sitanshu Kotak.
Yeah, exactly. The Pujara.
Yep.
Yeah,
Grind
would
it down.
just- Yeah, would just grind the bowling down.
Yes.
That's what he would do. So he's gone there.
And that too, playing at that old Saurashtra cricket ground. Oh my God, it was a real tedious task.
Yeah.
Slow, low deck, not the one. The municipal ground that was there had smaller boundaries. Yet no one would want to hit a 6. It would be that slow and low.
The irony is that he's gone as coach of a
T20
side,
Exactly.
where you need anything but grinding down. You really need
Yep.
to whack it. A few questions. Amardeep Grewal is saying, do you guys trust the fitness of Hardik and others?
Yes.
For the moment, I do.
Hardik's problem isn't fitness, it's form.
Batting form. Mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
batting form.
Even
Actually,
I
it's good to see that he's really, cranking it up when it comes to his bowling.
Yeah. Kind of inconsistent also. I mean, he sometimes does not have that consistency in length, but pace wise, 140 clicks consistent.
And early on when he was bowling, he was getting that movement.
Yeah. He got early wickets in the power play.
And more than Hardik, I am still, got my fingers crossed over Shreyas Iyer as well as KL Rahul's fitness. So let's see how that progresses. We'll get to know whether they get selected for the team on the 21st, that is the Monday. That's when we'll get a better idea. And I think an informed decision would be taken based on the guys who are there at the NCA, the trainers, the physiotherapists, and so on and so forth, looking at how match fit they are.
Yep.
So I think that is the first worry. Then the next will be Prasidh and Bumrah, how fit they are, and then I'll get to Hardik and others who can be unfit but are not.
Right now, yeah. They're fine.
Atharva Dhamande, is that? Oh,
Yeah, Atharva Dhamande.
Dhamande. Can we see Dhoni in AajTak during the 23 World Cup as an expert? No. The simple answer,
Yeah.
straightforward answer is no.
MS Dhoni.
He, I met him early. No, it was earlier this year, Feb, and he is not going to be making a living of being an expert, a cricket expert, neither a commentator nor an expert. That is something that he made very clear in the conversation, and he had a lot of reasons, and not a lot of reasons I can share here, but a lot of valid reasons why he doesn't want to be a cricket pundit.
Yep.
You can see him either riding a tractor or his bike or vintage cars.
No, bikes, plural. He's being spotted nowadays on multiple different ones.
Because the thing is, he has so many, he has to take
Yeah.
them one by one, keep
Oh,
them
they'll
working.
bring
Because in his own words, I have many bikes, I don't use all of them all the time.
For first time when I saw MS Dhoni ride that bike and enter his farmhouse, that was a big red gate similar to what the color is of our stools. I mean, red gate. He has a red gate as an entrance.
Not red, I think it's rust, isn't it?
I thought it was a bright crimson red.
Then that must have been rust. Crimson is rust.
I thought.
Yeah,
That is the color of rust.
it's rust sort of a color.
Okay.
Harry Tector is inviting you to Ireland.
Wow.
Thanks,
Harry! You have time to be watching our show. I thought you'd be getting ready to come out and bat.
Yeah.
But you're watching us. But to be fair, Harry Tector does watch a program very regularly.
Very regularly. Yeah.
He's always there. Always there. But thanks for the invitation. We will certainly come to Ireland someday. Ireland.
Ireland. Republic
Irish.
Ireland.
Irish.
How does Seamus pronounce? I have no. The way how he. Ireland. No clue. I can't understand the Scots and the Irish, the way how they speak.
Yeah, but
thickish accent.
Even worse is, not worse, just hard to understand is Glaswegian accent.
Yeah, that's Scottish.
That's Scotland only.
Scottish. Gaelic.
Yeah,
it's
but
got a bit
Gaelic,
of-
yeah.
Then in that city, it's just you cannot
Glasgow is worse.
understand.
No, if you go further up,
Aberdeen and all those
Aberdeen
parts,
all
it's
gets worse.
bad. Yeah.
But Scottish is tougher
Yep.
to understand than Irish. Irish is easier.
I
Scottish
also
is
feel
tough.
Scottish is fine.
No.
No,
It's
it's
tough.
It's tough.
Trust me, there are certain places in the UK in general, like if you even go
Yorkshire, that's.
cows,
Oh, yeah.
go to Liverpool in the likes.
Oh, yes,
It's very
yes.
thick, the accent.
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah bowling the first over. Let's watch the first few deliveries together, guys.
Yep.
Let's see how he goes. This is 11 months in waiting. The entire country was waiting for with bated breath.
Yeah.
Let us see that. There comes the first. Ooh, a bit wavered.
First ball.
Yeah.
Wavered. Gets
Yeah.
back for
Gone
4.
for 4.
Oh.
It's like that Steve Harmison anticipation.
Yeah.
After 1.5 years, he comes to Australia, bowls the biggest wide ever possible.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, Bumrah's still got how much? 19 balls,
No,
23
this is
balls. Yeah.
Also, just
Yeah.
warming up.
Of
Windy
course.
It's
also,
cold.
It's very windy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
Did they
came
show
out,
the pace?
pace? No, I don't think. But I remember when they came out to warm up, they were wearing the full-on hoodies and everything.
Yeah.
No, it must be cold.
It is. I mean, if it's windy, oh man, it's the worst time to be there. The wind, is
I
there
think
drizzle?
it's raining. It's drizzling.
It's
a bit
drizzling
because
a bit.
the camera was
Yes.
Already?
Already?
Yeah.
Dear God.
So the 87% is already coming in now.
Okay, let's see. Ball number 2.
Yep.
Let's see. Jasprit. Come on,
A
Jasprit.
Yorker.
What a ball, man! He
Four
is
and a
back.
wicket.
What a
It
delivery.
was a
Beautiful.
beauty.
Yep. In cutter.
And
Oh my God.
the swing on it.
Crazy,
the
very
way
late.
It
Very
came
late.
in.
Yep.
Ooh, oh boy.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were talking about semi-finals.
Yeah.
final.
That guy is going to
Now
get
you
you.
say finals.
No. If you face
edge
inside.
Yeah, they did. That was.
But there was a bit of inward
No,
movement
no,
of the
because
pitch
had
also.
it did come in,
Yeah.
but maybe the edge made it look like it had come in.
banana swing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that much, but a good ball nonetheless.
Yep. Andrew
Clueless.
Balbani.
Balbani was clueless.
Yep. In that corridor outside of
Now Tector won't be commenting on our videos.
Yep.
He comes in at number
Yes,
3, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tector will have to come out to bat.
Boom is back. I'll give him.
Sorry to see you go, Harry Tector, but
Yeah.
have a good time in the middle.
I will give him time until September end if he's truly back.
See, I think it's not just the quality fair, but you also want to see how his body holds up.
Yeah.
That's the big
That's
worry.
what. Bumrah will truly be back once all the performances are weighed in after September end. That's the thing. Why was showing Fabio Quattraro?
Oh no, there's an Logan
If we
Tucker
get
instead.
a strike.
Lorcan Tucker. Yep.
Okay, one ball.
One more wicket.
One ball.
I think in
Let's
this over
see.
one more wicket is coming.
Let's see.
Oh,
that
good
was
ball.
He's there. Good news. Good
Yeah.
news. He's
Come
looking
Are they
good.
showing the pace?
Come back mid innings. No.
No.
Come
No?
back mid innings. We'll be there live.
Yep.
For the moment, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. See you.